Good evening. Welcome to footprintscounselorservice.com with interesting talks. Today, we're going to talk about understanding the 4 stages of learning. So as normal, like, share, leave comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel. So the first stage of all of this is unconsciously incompetent. Well, that would mean that we don't know there's a skill that we have that we need to learn. And of course, we don't know that we need to learn it. But somebody could bring it to our attention that this would be a good idea, i.e. riding a bike, driving a car. So we now become aware of it. And we move into the second stage, which is called consciously incompetent, whereby we know that there's a said skill, i.e. riding a bike or driving a car, and we could find it useful. We don't know how to do it, but we're willing to try and learn. Now become to stage 3, which is consciously competent. And at this stage, we can do the said skill, but it requires a lot of concentration. As when you first learn to ride a bike, and those of you that drive, believe you me, when you first start driving, your concentration levels are so high, I think you could have a headache at the end of the day because you're focused on everything. And you tend to look at this close side of the car or the area around the car rather than using your peripheral vision to take everything in and negotiate between cars, pavement and so on, and bike riders. Now the 4th stage is where you become unconsciously competent. Now this stage is whereby you can do said skill by riding a bike or a car, and you just jump in your car, you get to the destination, you can be sitting down talking to a passenger in your car, and you're still able to concentrate on the road. It's almost like child's play to you. But that takes a lot of practice and years of driving to get to that stage. Now, over the years, many philosophers and scientists have advocated that being overconfident holds you back from acquiring new skills and new knowledge. And this is usually to the detriment of the person that is overconfident. So learning new skills takes this process. And to be aware of learning new skills takes you to be in an environment where you're surrounded with people that have as much and more knowledge than you do. Hence, I do these videos to awaken people's awareness to things that they may not be aware of. Furthermore, when it comes to knowledge, we have a limited amount. I was having a conversation with a friend today, and we was talking about what people know and what we don't know. And I was saying to him that even if we was talking to somebody like Albert Einstein, and we said to him, what does he know about quantum physics? What does he know about MC squared? Further than what he took it at the time before we know he's passed away. And his answer would necessarily be 0.5% out of 100%. Because unless somebody lives for 5,000, 10,000 years, we don't know a lot about the earth, things that go on, because we've not been there, we've not experienced it, and obviously people cannot possibly live that long. So what we know is very limited, but what we do know, we have to make use of it because we don't have anything else to work with. So bear that in mind. So when you think you know enough, remember you don't, because there's absolutely no chance you will. But the more you learn for your day-to-day living and for your future, it's good to learn. Very, very good to learn. So to recap on what I've said, first thing, you're unconsciously incompetent, which you don't know what you need to learn, or you might be vaguely aware of it, but you just don't know enough. Then you become consciously incompetent. That means you know that you need to learn to drive a car, or you know you need to learn French, German, because you're going to live there for a couple of years, and you're willing to learn. Then you become consciously competent by much practice, 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 practice. And then you're unconsciously competent, as in you could switch into French or German and back into English fluently without thinking about it. That's the stage where you've reached unconsciously competent. So if you like this video and you find it useful, don't be shy to share it with friends. Leave comments, Those that have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to it. Thank you very much for watching this video. As normal, take care of yourself, do your absolute best to stay positive, and I shall see you next week. Take care.